Now you're first practicing your accent. But no, I didn't hear that.
Wow.
What did you say?
You didn't hear my posh accent?
No.
So basically, this is a combination of songs that I've been working on since the lockdown, I think. So I am thinking maybe of releasing them as an EP of some sort, or even possibly an album. But yeah, most of them are, you know me, most of them are still not in a good condition. They still need to be prepared. But yeah, I just want you to get the concept, the whole idea, and see if it's a working idea, if it makes sense. Yeah.
Sure.
All right, cool.
Hit me.
So this one, I kind of played it for you at some point, but yeah, I added some new elements. I had the guy Squatter on sax. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those African vibey type of feel, but not too much. But yeah, but I hope I exported the right one, because there's one that I did with that has got like some sort of a beat, but it's still not aligned. Like I said, most of these things are still in development. Yeah. So yeah, but it's also not mixed yet. So yeah, here goes nothing. So basically, also what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to have, so it's gonna be like an Ecks with friends type of a vibe, It's also still a work in progress. It might be a bit soft, but let me know. I think I can boost it a bit. There are still elements that I'm missing. I still sent it to another friend of mine who's gonna add the keys. But yeah,
okay.
Do not explain too much. All right.
Yeah. The explanations.
I know, but I need to give you context. Yeah, like I said, it's still working progress. But yeah, let's play it. No, it's not playing. It's not sounding nice, man. And the drum is a bit out of time here and there, but yeah.
Slightly, but yeah,
Something I still need
the concept is definitely strong.
Nah, but okay, let me not explain too much. You see, it's playing nonsense, this thing.
Why are you choosing it to be an EP is what I'm asking. Why aren't you doing an album?
Miss Breezy. Tough times never last.
2 tracks. add 2 tracks. And it's an album. You can't go all the way and then turn around.
Yeah, look, like I said, there were some songs that I also took out. And some songs.
Yeah, put them back. So, give them another chance.
Yeah, you know me, I judge myself too harshly.
You do, which is why, please can you play the first one again?
Which one is the first one again? I just thought, actually, there's one more song.
Okay.
One more song. But yeah, this one I was also not sure if I'm going to cut it or I'm going to put it, but okay. Let me play it.
Hit me.
I know that it can get hard sometimes. Look down in it if you steal my child.
So I was, you had 7 points when you listened to my feature.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're so weird. You're so weird in a good way because you remember every single detail of everything.
I don't know why. Yeah, so I've got a note on each song, each track you played me. But I first just want to say that you have an album, not an EP. Please. You have an album. The first track was when I realized that you have an album, before I heard anything else. Because I was too overwhelmed, I had to listen to it again. Now I had to ask you to play it again. No? Because it's like that first thing. Besides, it's an original?
Yes, it's an original.
It's an original. It's got all the best elements of Ecks. It features your sexy vocals, your Usher, not Usher. What's his name? Nayer.
I can't. Yeah.
No, you can't. You know that Nayo vibe, man. It's a very attractive R&B sound. You know, I mean, like physically attractive. I'm not talking about you now. I'm talking about the voice.
Wow.
No.
Okay. No.
So yeah, it's really got all the best elements of you. So that's a keeper for sure. And starting an album that way is, I think, a very good idea. Did you give thought to what order you played it to me in?
I kind of did, but this is the first draft, you know. But I'm still gonna change.
You are
it
so X.
around.
I knew it. I knew that you gave thought to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just go to the next one. This guy's good, eh? On sax.
Nah.
You took a risk now because you had the sax throughout the song. So the song is the sax featuring the vocals. I know you're still gonna mix it. I'm just saying that's what I heard in my mind, in my heart's eye. No? So what you just listen to the beginning again of that song. You don't have to do it now, but just listen to the beginning of that one. And maybe think of a gentler entry. You're obviously gonna do it, man.
Yeah.
When you mix. You know, so I just felt like assaulted. I felt like, wow, okay, oh, this is not, you know, okay, quiet. And then, yay, you should leave this at track number 3. You should leave this at track number 3 because it's going to be your biggest selling track. It's got that room vibe. I don't know how to explain it. Because of the acoustic vibe, you know, but it's like in a room. I feel it. I see Lungisa like just doing his thing, like, you know, and then there's ebb and flow in that song. So kind of like the way the arrangement is structured, it like takes you somewhere and it takes you back, and then it takes you somewhere again. That's always good, no? I love the guitar. Who was on guitar? Well, that guitar.
I posted him sometime. I think during the week I was saying people must just look out for this name, and yeah.
Oh, him. And such a jam at the end.
Right?
You're like, what is up to a jam? You can do the things. I was very impressed with that. It's like the African highlight. That's how I experienced it in the order that you played it now for me. And I'm thinking, the African highlight, but still very X. You see, what I like to see, what I like to see is that an arrangement of yours is no longer in isolation. When I hear an arrangement of yours, I hear all your arrangements, and I hear the new slant on this. I hear your theme, your flavor. Wow. Yeah, and in that one, I definitely do. Well, in all of them, I do. But I just want you to know that you're establishing yourself now. It's not just doing things that you like. You're actually busy establishing your footprint, your musical footprint.
Wow,
it's quite.
That's a lot.
The interlude, the one that's just you, is just not the first interlude, yeah. No?
Yeah.
So your arrangement?
Yes, composition.
Composition. Sorry. Oh, let me get it right. Ooh, father, composition. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Oh my word. Okay, so this. Sorry. This is my creative highlight of the whole album. Yeah. Where do I start? Okay. So I love the fusion of African and classical at the beginning. Tebogo's touch is, he plays these like turns, these like classical turns, you know? So it's like Europe meet Africa, you know? I love that play there. And then obviously the velvet vocals enter. And then the keys switch to a more jazzy vibe and accommodates the arrival of the sax. I think you've got just the right amount of saxophone. You don't have to feature it more. That's just my opinion. Obviously, you can decide.
I'm not sure because I'm not sure about the sax, like honestly. But yeah, the one that I had in mind was without the sax.
So you know what? You know what you can do? You can just hear the rest of what I feel about the song. And then you can decide, you can make your own decision about the sets. No?
Mm.
The thing about the song is it's powerful. It's very powerful. The musical like color, the canvas that you've chosen. It's a very powerful one, you know. Um, and I feel like maybe you should listen to it for a story, like what's going on, like what's happening, because something's happening and you can capitalize on that. It happened right at the beginning for me, and right through the thing I sort of was imagining the story. I was feeling like I'm somewhere. You must go there and then see what that does for your mix, and then whether you want the sax in that or not,
For sure. Wow.
because that is a creative, that's a masterpiece there in the making. Sorry man, no, oh, must stop saying sorry. I'm not sorry.
Be careful. Don't be sorry.
Yes, okay.
That's what
I'll
I
try and
used
be
to say.
careful.
Like,
The guitar, what he does in the beginning is very sexy, no? But I almost feel like it's too abrupt.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Both in volume, in how forward it is, but also in length. It just needs some elasticity on the sides, so you actually feel that, and then get into it. It's a very smooth track. I enjoyed it. It was easy.
Yeah. So actually, this one it was a bit faster.
Mm.
When we recorded it, I think we recorded it
Wow.
at 100 BP.
Mm.
Now it's probably like at 93 somewhere there. Yeah. So it's
Yo.
actually really faster. So I just felt it. It felt really
That's
rushed.
a big difference. Mm. I like where it is now. It's settled. It's comfortable. It has nothing to prove.
Exactly.
You see, it's not trying to be something.
You get totally.
It's so authentic. It's like the real thing, man. Who's singing? Who's singing there now? Is it you?
Second half.
So authentic. So there's the switch in the song.
Mm.
No,
Mm.
I actually got emotional. I want you to just maybe when you listen to that switch, I know you're going to tidy it up a bit. I think it needs to be, I don't know. I think it needs to, like, it needs X time,
Mm.
to be developed a bit, because the potential is power there. Because I got emotional with the change as it is, and I felt it that, what? Oh, maybe that's what you want.
But also, there's gonna be a lead as well.
Ah, So one that I do not pull out of you, that you say is an original.
You literally had to pull that one out.
That's why I say you're establishing yourself, or it's sort of settling into a year and X arrangement. So what you did here, with you, what I got here was, this is regeneration according to X. So you take a beautiful song and you can do the 8-part, whatever part harmony, no? And it doesn't sound like regeneration. It sounds like something different, but it's pleasing and it's emotional. And Mandisa does everything that can be done. I really love her voice.
Mandisa she's such a beast.
I love her voice. Those inflections at the end of a note, very, very cool. Oh. And then with the last one you played, such a vibe. It's gonna be awesome. You know what? I heard this as an album in this order. I'm not saying you must stick to this order. I'm saying to you, that's what convinces me that you're sitting on an album.
Oh, Miss B, I'm really in awe. Is that what?
I forgot. What's so awe?
Is that what you English people say? I'm really in awe.
In awe.
You know.
You know, you are reaching for like-minded musicians. People who are serious about doing the things, you know. I love that you've chosen people like that, you know. It's not just an album of this guy who can sing, you know. It's not just an album of this guy who can mix stuff liquor. It's not just an album of a guy who can arrange. It's the album of a guy who is a creator of music. That's what you are.
Wow.
That's what this says.
Like, I feel so blessed because I feel like I'm in the middle. I know so many brilliant musicians like who are around. And for me, that's such a blessing to also be able to just call on them anytime and or them reach out to me to try to want and be part of whatever that I'm working on. So yeah, it's really a blessing. Even the likes of you, you know, like I have you at my disposal. It's really something.
I'm just excited. I love listening to new stuff and progress in terms of your own vision. Yeah, take this album, make this album now. I've got 8 minutes to load shedding. No.
Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much for your time. Like you're so insightful, and I feel like I'm at a better place.
I love this.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really humbling. I feel more. I even feel more confident now with putting it out because you know me, I'm very insecure and I judge myself very harshly. So
you do, yes.
I've got so much music in this computer, which I think I should also start sharing with the world.
Well, I know where to ask for a song next. Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Miss Breezy, for your time.
We shall talk. Eh?
Okay, cool.
Okay, sure.